Okay, we're back working on the 52 Ford of Kevin. He's actually behind the camera this time, doing actually work.
Oakley dokley.
We're just putting on some of the trim. We're putting on the welting for the hood. And then they go on, Derek has little hammer screws, I call them. And we're going to attempt to use the original holes, so we don't break any paint when we're doing this.
This is the part where you probably just want to go get a drink because it's going to be a while.
Oh, once we get one going. And we're using a plastic hammer because
Bam!
and the hood will go over there, seal it from any fumes from going in your air conditioning here. Okay, next one. It's right there. Somewhere. Perfect.
How's this? Does this just get gooped down, or is that?
It'll either get cut down, or we can either glue it, or with the hood down, it might force it like stay down once the hood's on. So they give you a little bit extra when you order this stuff. So.
'Cause we're idiots.
Yeah. It's just trying to line it up with the original holes. And the nails, they sort of got a twist into them, so they bite the metal as you hammer them. They twist.
Would you say they're Ardocs?
No. Similar. If you can. And they got little. They're rough, so they bite into the metal. As we got, I should have enough. And just take your time doing this, because you don't want to chip your brand new paint. And you want it to look good too.
I'm not left-handed.
Where's Ned Flanders?
And I believe this stuff came from Dennis Carpenter.
That one's just along for the ride. Might want to put some shit in there.
Okay, we'll put some glue.
Okay.
And since we're going through some of the all the original holes, this one's not holding too good because the metal was already stretched from original nail, and so we'll just stick some glue underneath there and it'll be fine. I think we got most of our moldings from Dennis Carpenter. This we can just fast forward a bit.
Yeah. Wonder where all the sirens are coming from.
Yeah, someone might have went into the ditch.
Actually pretty. Yeah. I said we'll just put a dab of goop under it.
How many more holes?
2.
Oh, I'm gonna give you extras.
Yeah, because you know most people are idiots, including ourselves. There, I can get out of the way. Not left-handed.
There we go, all done, and that looks excellent. I love how this stuff looks on old cars. It just breaks up the cowl a little bit. As I said, these flaps will either cut them off or leave them. They might get pushed down with the hood, and they'll just hold it there, or we'll just put a dab of glue on the bottom there to hold them down. One little piece added to the big puzzle. So we'll continue on. Show you what we do next. Hey, back working on the 52.4. It's been a few days. Right now, we're just doing a simple but delicate job. Little tiny bolts. What are these? These are 12/24? 10/32. 10/30, yeah. 10/32 bolts. They hold the actual vent on, and you can see if there's a slot and a hole in a slot. Well, we found out that you have to give it a really grind off the threads, or they don't slide into the slot. So Derek's machining them down on the little lathe. basically just taking the threads off. If you can pick that up, all the threads are gone. We'll go see if that there we go. There, works perfectly. So we're just gonna make one more of those.
Oh boy.
Exciting.
No, it's not really.
Well, you gotta do these little.
It's about as exciting as painting those bed rails.
Yes, freshly painted bed rails with 415. So we're getting ready to put the bed together. Derek's done some, there's one side, done some Bondo work, rough Bondo work. We're going to be high building them shortly. And give a quick block sand, and those will be done, and we'll put the box together.
And maybe that'll be exciting. Maybe.
And
actually, I'm looking forward to putting the box together. I
once,
think it'll be fun.
Yeah, once the box is together, then it'll get painted together.
Yeah. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah. There's the other side. And we're going to be putting that in the bed.
On the inside panel?
On the inside panel. It'll go right, oops, somewhere right there inside the bed. We'll weld that onto the, and it's actually this panel. It's being used as a table right now, but.
Yep. Exciting times.
Yep.
Anyway, back to work.
Corey's just elongating the those little bolt holes on the vent. And you can see that hole there, the slot, because the vent we got, or we're putting on, needs to go over 1/8 of an inch to center it. So we're.
And also, if this doesn't pan out doing this, I can take up dentistry. So if anybody needs their fillings fixed.
Because we got the original one was so rotten underneath that we chucked it out, and we got one off our parts truck, so it's obviously slightly different. So
we'll go for the full Gusto 10,000 RPM.
So we just got to elongate those holes. So what it is, you put the bolt into the. Show you in the cab. You put the bolts in the bottom like that, and you put it in and you slide it. And this one doesn't slide enough.
It went quite a bit more, so I think we'll try that.
Okay. Well, seems to be working half decent, but slow.
Better than this guy.
Better than manual file, yes. Okay, so we slotted out the holes a little bit, so we got it fitting good. It's still up slightly, but it's livable. As you can see, the rubber is squished already. So the only way to get it down is with time, or you start modifying the rubber, making it thinner by putting or weaker by putting slits in it, or the other option is to take that rubber out and just put make a foam gasket. But for the amount of time I think this truck is going to have that vent opened, it's probably maybe none. So
and also too, it's just going to be a regular everyday kind of driving truck, nothing super fancy. Yeah. So, but we'll try to get a little fitting a little better. But shit, this stuff just takes time to do.
Yeah, especially when you're doing with old trucks like this and parts that aren't originally from this.
Well,
and
yeah, this cowl vent's off another one.
Yeah,
that 3-ton or 2-ton.
Same with this door is off a 2-ton. Because the original door was all mangled.
Anyway, I think we're going to call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
See you on the next one. Okay, well, they were just monkeying around here. That, like I said, this is where this little V8 emblem is that we bought it back to the 50s. And this will be the inside of the box. So I think this little guy is going to go somewhere in like that. I think it'll look kind of neat. Last night I was actually watching some YouTube videos and just Googling random crap. And there actually was, some of you guys might remember, but there was a show, American Hot Rod, Boyd Connington. Anyway, it's a pretty good show. I think they kind of made him out to be a dick on the show, I'm not sure. So if anybody knows out there or has any stories of Boyd Connington, if he was a good guy or if he was actually like that on the show or what that Dwayne guy's actually like. But funny story about Boyd Connington, he was at Back to the 50s in Minnesota, I think 2008, 2009 possibly. And that's when the show was all out and everything else. And not more than 10 people were there I seen at random times or whatever, but to get his autograph, eh? And then the following year, Chip Foose was there, which I'm not really a fan of Chip Foose, but don't hate me for that. But he had like around the block, people wanted to see him. But yeah, I don't know if anybody could give me their pros and cons about Boyd Connington. Sorry, I'm just rambling here, but I just was watching some of his shows last night. And I don't know. Just, you never know, like he's gone or whatever, but it's one thing I actually kind of regret not meeting and talking to him for a few minutes. But yeah, I kind of felt bad. There was like I said, a handful of people during the whole day that he was there that maybe spoke to him or whatever. But I think that was 2008, 2009. But anyway, hope you like this little video. It's not the most exciting thing, but I think tomorrow on the next coming video, we're going to, I think Derek's got both bedsides done. That's all shot or all painted and whatnot. So I think tomorrow we're going to start mocking up the bed and see how everything actually starts to kind of line up there. And then, like I said, hopefully in the next day or two, we'll start to put in a high build and whatnot and then get it ready for paint. So at least it's something like that. So anyway, I hope you like this little video. I've rambled on long enough. Hope to hear about your comments about Boyd Connington. Just curious. Anyway, have a good one. Like, subscribe. And if you want, watch some of our other older videos about this old turd 52 Ford. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Smell you later.